What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles never got the chance to because I started making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Declasse Tornado Rat Rod. Now I did customize this car in the past, but that was an old video with my awful microphone quality from back then, so a lot of you guys wanted me to re-customize it for this video. So this car came out with the Bikers update in November of 2016, and it can be purchased from the Southern San Andreas website for $378,000, which honestly isn't too bad when you compare it to how much a lot of the newer and unique cars cost these days. Now this car is a very strange one where it basically combines a tornado with the Frankenstein, a very interesting combination there. Now in terms of performance, this car is in the Sports Classics class and isn't very fast at all for neither lap time or top speed, where it's around 30th place, not really all that great. It's more of a car you own for the styling, maybe the exhaust note, and that's pretty much it. But anyways, in terms of what the Tornado Rat Rod is based on, it's primarily based on a custom 1957 Chevy Bel Rat Rod that was built by ITW Hot Rods. And to replicate this, Rockstar basically combined the Frankenstein and the Rusty Tornado into one car, which is pretty funny. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Tornado Rat Rod. Alright, Rat Rod. Alright, we got armor, brakes, engine, typical stuff. One exhaust option, so not the best, but it's a really unique and crazy looking exhaust option. Wow. You know what? It's already a crazy Hot Wheels looking car. Might as well throw a crazy looking exhaust on it. Let's do it. Hood, so you have the same one from the Frankenstein stock. And then you have the different blowers, you have the triple intake bug catcher, and then you have the single. Let's do the single, why not? And on this car, the belts actually do work and the pulleys, which is awesome. Absolutely love that. Nice little detail there. And fun little fact, the Frankenstein, when it first came out, they used to not work. But I think after this car came out, then they went back and made the one on the Frankenstein work, which is kind of funny. But let's do the single intake, why not? Lights, we'll leave the stock yellow lights there. Plate, I could definitely have a plate that purely defines this car right there, America. Alright, so for color, this one I'm thinking definitely a matte color, because I don't know, I don't want to do a glossy color on it because it does have the rust and stuff. So we'll do a matte, I'm thinking matte black, or maybe like a matte orange. Actually, you know what, we'll do a matte red, so it's kind of like Christine, kind of with the more like the rusty. I think it's kind of cool, something different. Your emblem goes on the doors. Okay, transmission, turbo, wheels. So this car, the rear wheels cannot be changed, they're forced on this car. But you can change the front wheel, which is kind of interesting. So you can see any wheel I choose here, for example, it only changes the front. And then you can actually match the rear wheel. So if you go here to the tuner category and you look for one called, I think 5-star was the name. Yeah, 5-star. These right here, you can see that they're pretty much identical. Now the only issue is, let's say you decide to paint the wheels. Let's just throw a bright color on here so you can see. You can see the front one paints the entire wheel, right? Pretty much, except for the lip. But this one, look at this. It only paints like the barrel, the inner barrel. It's kind of strange there, and it leaves the spokes in alloy color. I don't understand that at all. Rockstar logic, I guess. So the best thing to do in this situation is just to leave it alloy. Just leave it like that, because I think even chrome will look kind of weird. Let me see here. Yeah, chrome was in the back, is not chrome. Yeah, you kind of have to do the alloy. You're kind of stuck with that if you want it to match. Or of course you can go crazy, you know, and pick one of these wheels here if you want something a little different looking. But I do want to make them match. Continuing windows, dark tints, just black it out, and that's all the options there. So as you can see, pretty much just hood and exhaust options. That's pretty much it. But at least it has something. I mean, this is vehicles from 2016. You really can't expect too much, especially when this vehicle came out in a update focused on bikes. Alright, let's take it for a drive, exit to ground. And a fun little fact, this car, even though it's in the Sports Classics class, it's one of the only Sports Classics vehicles that can actually wheelie. So as we know, pretty much only vehicles in the muscle car class can wheelie. This one actually can wheelie, and it's in the Sports Classics class, which is very cool. So give it a couple revs. So pretty much the same exhaust note from the trophy truck. And the idle is kind of like the Frankenstein a little bit. And then the startup is also from the Frankenstein too. So very interesting combination there. First person, you can see the interior is just straight from the rusty Tornado, just all messed up, which kind of goes with the build. All right, let's floor it here. A ton of wheel spin. So I mean, it makes a lot of noise, that's for sure, but it's not crazy fast or anything like that. So it's going. And fun fact, on like a highway surface, for example, this vehicle only does, like, I think, it doesn't even break 100 miles an hour. It does like 98 or 99 or something like that. So, yeah, not the fastest car. The handling really isn't that great either. The brakes kind of suck. You know, it's meant to be a straight line car, but it doesn't, you know, do that job well. Like, it doesn't go fast in a straight line. So I don't understand that there. I feel like they should have made it, you know, have a crazy straight line speed, because with its crappy handling, it's not going to be going that fast anyways. So might as well, you know, make it super fast in a straight line and, you know, turn like crap, which it already does pretty much. Doesn't brake that well, doesn't really handle that well. I don't know, some Rockstar logic there. I don't know what they were thinking back then in 2016, but I guess they just wanted the look and the sound, and I guess that's what it has. So, wheelie time. Boom. In a Sports Classics vehicle. Super cool. You can see Sports Classics on the bottom right, and it does in fact do the wheelies. So, awesome there. Alright, let's pull over and open all the doors and stuff. You know what? We'll just pull over right here. Why not? Okay. I'll just go on the grass there. Okay. First person. Vehicle doors. Oh, I don't even know if anything opens on this. Oh, okay. So the trunk does open. So obviously nothing opens here. Quite obvious. Interior, yikes. Kind of magazine, and a bunch of trash, and a fully destroyed interior. Goes with the patina of this car, I guess. The trunk does open. That's nice. See all the rusty livery on it. Very cool. Very, very different. I think it's kind of cool, you know. It's a nice novelty. It's nice to like have in your garage to look at. You know, if you have like a muscle or hot rod garage, this is something nice to have in there for the look. But other than that, it's not fast. It doesn't handle well. It's kind of boring to drive. It does do the wheelies, which is nice, but I was messing with it earlier, and it just doesn't have the power to kind of hold the wheelie. So I mean, I have different techniques on how I do the wheelies and such, and this one, it just can't hold it that far. Even if you perfect it with the throttle so that the back bumper doesn't touch, it just lacks the raw power to hold it up for long distances. So kind of defeats the purpose. So I don't know, this car is a bit of a mixed bag, and even the Frankenstein, that one's a lot faster than this car, and that one unfortunately doesn't wheelie. So they gave it the option for this one to wheelie. They gave it that feature, but they didn't give it to the Frankenstein, which is basically, you know, has a very similar hot rod design. I don't understand why they didn't do that, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Rat Rod down below in the comments. I think it's a pretty unique car again, but it's more of a, you know, a garage queen, if you will. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know down below in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.